every time I hear another story about like ICE agents being like, oh, I hate my job, like, it's like quit. What do you mean? Quit your job immediately. What are you talking about? Great. Good. Oh, you hate your job? Oh, you think people resent you because you are the modern version of the jackbooted thugs that committed the
We're good?
All right, perfect. Thank you. Oof. All right. Damn, that is a long ass car ride, bro.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's almost an hour.
Wait, what?
Not an hour, but like, I guess like 40.
To get, I mean, oh, it's 5. Well, I just looked at the time, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's already 5?
In LA speak, it's like trying to get from Eagle Rock to Santa Monica. Except, you know, smaller distance in a better city.
I can't tell if I enjoy not having my phone. I think I like it.
Oh, yeah, Brendan bricked his phone by
No.
Sorry.
Adam Friedland broke my phone.
Wait, oh, that actually bricked it?
Well, I spilled water all over it.
Yeah, we were at dinner and Adam
walked in and immediately did that.
Yeah, that was funny. I didn't realize that would break. I mean, I guess it was like maybe alcohol or is it water?
It was just water. It got into the it just can't do a lot now. It still technically works.
Well, I'll just get it. So we got a new one, but then he's like, "Oh, I'll do the transfer like you know while we're
before we got here."
Yeah, while we're recording before we got here. But then he forgot the phone that he had to transfer from, the broken one. So he's got like a phone that's like a prop. It tells the time. Literally, that's all.
It's mid transfer, so if I do anything, it restarts the whole thing.
Yeah, Millennial Bill Maher.
Yeah, Millennial Bill Maher thing's up again.
Oh, that's Adam? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to the Adam Friedland Show. Watch the new episode with Blake Griffin.
Oh, I just saw it this morning. It was really good.
He just refers to him as Blake, and it freaks me out when he says that. Are they boys like that?
I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know? You helped?
I know that they're not with that one. I didn't work on that one, but I think my impression is that
he just brings you in for Jewish things.
Oh, yeah. No, well,
just like I put
Jewish,
you, just like
politics and
just like I put you on the spot for asking Mahmoud. I was like, what's a good Zionist?
Yeah, what's a good Zionist? Hey, Noah, what's a good Zionist talking point? Noah.
Former,
and you know what the worst part
former
is?
Senior editor of the Jewish Current.
The Jewish question. It took me 10 milliseconds to think of one. That's the worst part. I am conditioned to be able to work like that.
But Jewish questions, that's like,
right?
That's crazy. I feel like that's the next step for what's his face. The ADL is gonna be like, yeah, that's what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
ADL's new feature, Jewish questions. Got questions about the Jews?
That would be funny. It's like a Dear Abby, but it's called the Jewish question. I mean, if he did go at that, he would have a point about thinking through that title.
Well, the ADL doesn't really seem to be in the thinking through business these days.
The John Podhoretz, I'm glad, I forgot about him entirely, but when he tweeted, Trump can say Shylock 1,000 times every day until he dies, he bombed Iran.
Dude, that was so crazy.
That's a wonderful, just straightforward communication of what matters.
You want to something really dope? I'm related to him by marriage.
You getting this?
You married John Podhoretz?
I didn't marry John
That's what you just said, I think.
You married him.
I am related to him by marriage.
What do you mean you're related to him by marriage? It sounds like you married him.
I just want to say I disown it.
Okay.
I disown
So you
it.
divorced John Podhoretz after getting gay married to John Podhoretz.
When did you first get gay married and when did you get gay divorced?
Look, I don't want to... This was not going to be about this, but it was before blowback. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
I left that life behind.
Okay.
You know, nothing... Being with him, though...
I didn't know you were a feeder.
Being with him was like nothing else.
Yeah.
He was a real sexual dynamo.
You know, it was
akin to.
I'd never lived with a man before.
Akin to Joe Biden.
We lived together 2 years.
Okay, we're gonna get back to.
Then I lived with his son. Wasn't the same though.
Well, that would where he was Norman first, and then John.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been good.
Damn.
Good.
San Francisco residents are blocking the doors to the immigration court using bicycles, and it is working. The border divides, the struggle to destroy it unites. That's so cool. This is the one time bikers have actually used their disruptive vehicles to do something other than terrify me when I'm passing the bike lanes.
Do you know how to ride a bicycle?
Yeah. I used to bike all the time. I had a Bianchi Italian bike when I was growing up. But no, the thing that I'm annoyed with is like for some weird reason, I feel like a lot of bikers act like traffic laws don't apply to bikes.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
that's a common thing.
So like cars will stop when it's a red light, but there's no guarantee that a biker will stop when it's a red light and you're crossing. So you have to just like sit there and wait and hope that they don't hit you.
I love cycling. I think all cyclists are angels. I think pedestrians are one level above a cockroach. And jeers to the walking class, cheers to the cyclists who are now putting their bikes on the damn line.
I would start biking again, but
okay, Mr. City Bike.
Yeah.
Well,
guy gets a taste. Guy gets a taste of city bikes. All of a sudden,
he's like, you know what? My years-long fear of biking in Manhattan, it's gone because it's way quicker to get places.
Why is it always a metallic sort of jump scare whenever someone's trying to put it in the thing, though? That's what puts me off doing it. The only thing.
What, the docking mechanism?
Because every time I've been around someone docking it, it's a nightmare for them. But maybe I'm just seeing the wrong cases of it. Because I'll bike. I don't care.
No, I like biking. I never really had like a fear of getting hit by a bike until this last trip here, where the bike lanes are more dangerous than the highways, it seems. Yeah. It's because red lights are considered yields for bicycles?
That's true. I mean, you don't have to. Like,
but isn't the order of priority the pedestrian no matter what?
Well, that I agree with. Although I think, like, in general, it's like if you're walking in New York City, like, look both ways, you know?
No, of course.
It behooves one. I mean, in general, actually, that's good advice. This is good life advice, I think. Look both ways before crossing the street.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first, not in your elementary school, not from your mom and dad. You heard it from 30 or
Don't talk to strangers.
From
anything else?
Look at the expiration date on the package before you eat the thing. Okay. Not always. Some places, you don't need to be paranoid, but a lot of the times it's expired and you'll surprise yourself badly. That's what I got.
Okay. There's a reason we don't stream.
Yeah.
All right. There's a
reason. People ask for it. You don't want it.
There's a really good video of Donald Trump. He's in Texas right now, which I can't wait to watch when I get back to the hotel. But he is speaking to, in the most Trumpian fashion.
A year ago was dead. And it was going down, but it was dead.
He's talking about America. He brought it back.
Oh, okay, just America. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, why can't I?
He looks like shit.
Our nation, a year ago, was dead. And it was going down, but it was dead. And now we have the most successful nation anywhere in the world. To take a look.
The greatest floods.
Saudi Arabia. I was with the leaders of the world recently at NATO. Every one of them said the same thing. They said, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Your nation was dead 1 year ago. And now you have the hottest nation. It's the hottest nation, hottest in quotes. It's the hottest nation anywhere in the world. Every leader saying that we're the hottest nation in the world.
Yeah, this is during a roundtable on Texas flood victims.
Yeah, that's what
Oh my God!
I want to break that up.
There's
Say
always
dead a lot.
The punchline with him is always like he's talking, and I'll just say it, Goldie Hawn. not special, not special, and it turns out that he was like talking to like the veterans of the Bay of Pigs or whatever. God, I love that. Every damn time. Hottest. Why does he? I wonder what made him like what was sparking in his brain at that moment that made him decide like
he was
it's
hot.
hottest. It's not like it's
probably
well,
hot
but that
in the
it's like he was saying that it was dead, and so it's like, what's the opposite of dead?
Hot.
Hot.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, the greatest floods, the highest temperatures no one's ever seen.
And then there's like Susie Wiles in the background going like.
Guess.
I mean, no. Now at this point, nobody cuts him off. They're like the position of his team has clearly let him cook, no matter the circumstance.
Also, the United Farm Workers has a confirmation that some of the farm workers were critically injured yesterday during the chaotic raids in Ventura County, California. Other workers, including U.S. citizens, remain unaccounted for. United Farm Workers staff is on the ground supporting impacted families. There's a full statement, but they've also updated that we can tragically confirm that a farm worker has died of injuries they sustained as a result of yesterday's immigration enforcement action. So they actually ended up killing one of the farm workers that they were when they were doing a dragnet in Ventura. It's this is the Trump universe that we exist in. It's crazy. Yeah, Camarillo fights back against ICE. That's crazy. They're just chucking those bad boys at him. Every time I hear another story about like ICE agents being like, "Oh, I hate my job," like, it's like quit. What do you mean? Quit your job immediately. What are you talking about? Great, good. Oh, you hate your job? Oh, you think people? Oh, you people resent you because you are the modern version of the jackbooted thugs that committed the Holocaust? Yeah, quit your job.
Oh man, I've like spending my whole day, my week, my waking hours, like separating families, hearing the screams of children and the wailing of parents as I stuff them into locked cars. God, I hate my Chungus life, my stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, this is totally other people's problem and not a thing of my own doing.
Did you hear about the Brad Lander was talking to the ICE agents that were apprehending him, and and the guy was just like, yeah, I don't really know. There was one that was like, wanted to rank Zoran.
Yeah.
He asked Brad Lander, like, what do you think about Zoran? Is he, what if he was like, is he anti-Semitic? No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that, but it was like, but there was one of them that wanted to rank Zoran, which, by the way, imagine being apprehended by an asshole ICE agent and he's still talking about ranking Zoran. I'd be like, come on, man.
Oh, I would be like, this
I'd be a little pissed. Like, you're gonna rank me too, at least? Like, what are we doing? We cross-endorsed.
When I went to court to my court date for the JVP action at Trump Tower, the like guy outside the building, like sort of like shepherding us in, you know, when it was our time or whatever. He was like a NYPD cop, but like detached to the courts, and he like made a point to like very loudly be like, I agree with y'all. Y'all need to be out there. And I kept thinking, like, good Lord, I cannot. This is the only time I'd ever heard it.
Do this
exactly. Like, it's like, I mean, like his job seems like fairly anodyne compared to others, but even still, it just struck me as like I'm here because your coworkers like arrested me. Like, that's why we're all here.
That I don't understand. Like, what happens? Like, does the badge just like warp your brain? Is that what it is? You put the badge on, and you're like, I am a robot.
He was a vet. He made a point of emphasizing that like he was particularly opposed to like all the Trump stuff, like from the position of being a vet, which like again to me didn't totally register.
Yeah. The defining American citizen quality is cognitive dissonance. True, but like that is such a direct contradiction, such an immediate contradiction with like everything you've probably learned as a child, and everything you're currently experiencing. That it doesn't make sense.
Today, any job I think not that it should be condoned, but people can somehow make it work. What the Israelis when I was there, and they put me in detention. This is a long time ago, but the guy who was going through my bag, he was just like, "You travel a lot?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, you know." And I've been to the Balkans, and he said, "Oh, the Balkans, I wouldn't go there. That's a place." And I was like,
He's like, "Do you hear yourself, bro?"
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. He was kind of a young moron, but I mean, it just starts to, I think, create new grooves in your brainstem.
That I agree with.
Smoothens it out, flattens
Yeah, nice
it.
and smooth.
Yeah, like paint chip. The paint chipper. The thing that like strikes me though, when it plays like Israel, right, is that like the whole society, like in America, like we're living with like the fact that like the existence of these institutions, and the fact that we have people in ICE deployed as such, the fact that, you know, like all of our money goes to cops and none to social welfare and all that stuff, like it creates like a measure of discord. And even if people aren't able to actually change like the structure of these institutions yet, or of society yet, like it creates all this discord. In Israel, there's consensus. There's something like it. Like the discord is on other, like the conflict is in society there is along other axes. Yep. So it's like actually like that guy is like totally I mean, it's like water. It's like oxygen. The sense of like, oh well, here's the people we can all visit violence on and agree that it's okay and it makes sense and I can even do this kind of banter. And then he goes home and like there's no second. I mean, like there's no anything.
Yeah, but it's the same as the guys we're talking about in ICE.
I guess that's the
speaking of ICE, by the way, and this was like something that we talked about before, because like before Department of Homeland Security existed, before ICE existed, obviously it wasn't like the federal government didn't have law enforcement that was like actively targeting, you know, kidnappers and sex traffickers, or even like people that were engaging in actual criminal behavior at the point of the border. It existed. It was just done by the other agencies, right? And the reason for why they created this agency specifically was counterterrorism operations, and mostly what they're doing now. It's reached its final stage, its logical conclusion. But of course, there are still people within the ICE structure that did the previous reasonable work of federal law enforcement, such as going after pedophiles and sex traffickers, you know, people that are engaging in child endangerment and whatnot. And it turns out that ICE has been instructed, according to the Atlantic's report on this, ICE has actually been instructed to leave cases of actual criminals alone, drug smugglers, etc., and you know, sex traffickers and people who are child predators, so they can go after hardworking farmers and child care workers. It's directly trying to reach a quota system. And in an effort to reach your quota, if your goal is to just like apprehend as many Mexicans as possible, yeah, you're gonna go after the dudes you know where they work. You're gonna go after the dudes who are actually checking in with ICE agents with regular frequency. So yeah, at ICE's
Criminals will be harder to round up.
Yeah. At ICE's Homeland Security Investigations Division, which is long focused on cartels and major drug trafficking operations, supervisors have waived off new cases so they can make more time to make immigration enforcement arrests. A veteran agent told me, no drug cases, no human trafficking, no child exploitation, the agent said. It's infuriating. The longtime ICE employees thinking about quitting rather than having to continue arresting gardeners.
Well, there you go.
Him like screaming at you know, at Homeland and others like stop dicking around, like go to Home Depot. Like it's like they've been telegraphing that this is what they want, just sending people to where they work.
Nice
I guess
soft targets.
We're experiencing a tunnel F apparently.
That one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get the real opinions out now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine? Okay, never mind.
Oh, never mind. Don't say anything.
Yeah, no
keep
real
going.
opinions.
Keep going. Yeah, it's fine. It was just like for a second. People made it seem as though it was like over.
What's the thing they say Muslims do? That
Chad
about,
was
like,
yelling at me
not
because
speaking?
Mom
I know. I don't remember the word for it.
Was what?
They're
Slouching?
instructed
Yeah,
not
they were
to do
like,
it.
the
I don't
government's
remember
gonna be
what
better.
Wait,
I'm like, these
Hasan,
slugs-
what's the thing that they say Muslims do where they don't say their true opinions?
The conservatives.
Yeah. That's what we've been practicing on stream. Me and
Yeah.
Brendan.
Takia.
Our
It's
whole lives.
my favorite practice that I do every day. Yeah. that I only learned about when I came to America, ironically enough.
I'm actually so good at it that I've forgotten what my real opinions are.
Yeah. Grew up in a Muslim country my whole life, had no clue that this was something that apparently I needed a racist white person to tell me about it.
Yeah, you need a tablet editor to explain this one.
Yeah. I know an ICE agent, and he literally said they pick up people with families and will come back for their families later if they need to meet their quota. That's the other indecent thing on a sea of like horrible, cruel practices is that like, because the institution's tasked with like doing something that is completely, wholly unjustifiable, the actions that they engage with are insane. Like they honey trap like children. Yeah. They use children that they know are like undocumented to basically grab their immediate family members that they know are undocumented, forcing a permanent separation from their immediate family members in the process. Mehdi Hasan, saw your tweet about Hasan Minhaj. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no, he texted me too. That's so funny. I saw this.
Hasan cubed?
Yeah.
You just gotta get Hasan Jeffries. And
Yeah.
it'll be square. Or no, what's the fourth one?
Quad.
What is the? Because squared is 2, cube is 3. What's the fourth? What's the fourth power? Is that?
Well, you'd only get to cubed. Squared would be 2.
You're right. So what's the fourth? What's the fourth? What's something to the fourth?
I don't know.
Do you just say to the fourth?
I guess.
That'd be easier.
Chat probably is freaking out about it.
they're
Yeah,
like,
quad.
Yeah, bring this up while we're being filmed.
Something that I like learned in
I say
school.
quad, but tetra. No.
Tetra.
To the
No, that'd be
fourth? To
That
the
would be
power
fourth.
of 4?
But yeah, but there's not gonna be 4 Hassans, is what I'm saying. Not yet.
Well, that's why I said Hasan Jeffries.
Yeah, and then we gotta get, we gotta get,
Mehdi Hasan.
no, we
Okay.
gotta get Maggie Hasan.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta have a lady in the group. You know, it's too many dudes. I'm sure she would love that.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think that those are you're all guys she wants to be associated with all the time.
Yeah.
I just met another Brendan the other day. I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't met too many.
I didn't really know that many Noahs except for my next door neighbor when I was a kid, but I've learned that now Noah is like the most popular name, so I'm expecting to be Unc Noah pretty soon because there's just like gonna be like Noah's the new John.
Let me see if I can find that article and then go through it. Chad, hold on. How come you come across this new Eve Fartlow classic? Oh shit. Okay. Zionism is the civil rights movement for Jews. Get over it. I'm Eve Fartlow.
Is this new?
Yeah. New Eve Fartlow tweet just dropped.
It's a little. I feel like I've heard this. You know.
It's a little washed.
Yeah, no.
I fear my goat is a little washed.
She is so fucking
You need to get a
wild.
lot crazier in 2025 if you're gonna come back and.
Well,
Yeah. By the way, sorry. Like she's got to do a lot of work.
She already peed with the Jews are tired.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
about to
yeah.
say she literally has like she's got to like step up her game if she wants to get past free parking, free Palestine. The Jews are tired.
That's like peak hysteria. I don't know how you can come back from that.
I mean, what I thought was just kind of crazy is like to be because you encounter like Barry Weiss has like a brain structured like this too, where you like you get so publicly embarrassed and immediately like people are like this is such a like you've revealed a thing about like your internal emptiness or whatever, but to have like the no shame switch to just keep going. I mean, that's like they need to study people like that. I'm sure they used to
Wow.
before
Noah
they got rid
Cohen,
of-
former senior editor of Jewish Current, saying we need to study Jews.
We need to study
We
their
the
minds.
Jewish brain.
The Ashkenazi brain. Wasn't that Brett Stevens who said like that the Ashkenazis are like the master race?
He
wrote a column to that effect.
That sounds about right.
And
for
then
Brett
Laura
Stevens.
Loomer said
Well, yeah,
on the
Well,
street.
actually, another thing I saw last night that was fucking insane was someone being like, well, AIPAC donations actually are only 0.2% of all donations across the board, so Jews are actually underrepresented in political donations.
That
I was like,
me
bro,
at dinner. I said
that is, I was like, you don't want to start this conversation.
You really
Because the
don't,
counter-
man. You
Because
really
there's no way
don't.
you can like, anyone who tries to counter that with like actual correct information automatically sounds like a Nazi.
Yeah, you start to sound crazy, especially if you start talking like. I mean, it's like
you don't even want to broach that discussion if you're trying to like defend Jewish people in America, because any person that even remotely questions that and like Googles it is going to arrive at a conclusion that almost sounds like a Nazi.
I remember like in a similar vein, like there was some list that was published of like the top 10 richest people in America, and it's like if you took out Elon Musk, it wasn't a great look for the Jews.
Jamie Dimon's Greek.
He's what?
Greek.
Isn't he Jewish? No, he's definitely
Greek. Look it up.
I am looking. I could have sworn, honestly, that he was one of us.
No, it's so funny. You're doing the thing that like 4chaners do, and they're like, he's probably Jewish.
I mean, that's what I could have. I honestly, but like, Diamond to me, usually, no, I'm doing this because it's like I feel like
I think he might be married to a Jewish lady.
It's just.
I was looking at my spreadsheet earlier just to make sure, I had everything up to date.
Well, okay, when you're like Jewish and you're a kid, it's like normal to be like, oh, did you know Steven Spielberg? I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, like, we used to, it used to be like a cool thing to keep track of who was Jewish, because you're like, oh, that's so awesome. And holy shit, you're right. I could have sworn Diamond is a Jewish, like that's a Jewish coded last name. Because like Diamond is often.
This is all this side of the car.
I don't know what he's saying.
It's okay. I'm allowed to do
I don't know what he's saying.
That's the joke.
It's like a J.K. Rowling last name.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like a banker named Jamie Dimond. Oh wait, no D.
She really did go nuts by making the banking goblins. By making the bankers little.
And then she was like, "Oh, actually, there is a Jewish child. His name is Anthony Goldstein." Like. Yes. Also, like, oh yeah, I mean, granted, the worst naming offense in those books is naming the one Asian character Cho Chang.
Anthony Goldstein, Jewish wizard. Yeah.
I think that her answer to that should have been, actually, I didn't put Jews into Harry Potter because Judaism is already magic.
Wait, that's what she said?
No, I'm saying that's what she should have said. That's what I would have said.
Yeah. I would have believed that.
I would have totally said
the black kid his last name was Shacklebolt.
Are you kidding?
Oh, that was he wasn't a kid. He was a grown-up character.
Yeah.
He's played by a good actor in the movie. I forget who though.
Kingsley Shacklebolt. That's crazy. How is she so?
Oh, but I recently looked it up. This was funny because we're doing our new season on Angola, and I don't remember how I came across this, but. She named a character in the Harry Potter books about after Salazar.
Oh, yeah.
And it's some evil guy.
Yeah, it's the founder of Slytherin.
Okay, the founder of Slytherin.
Is named after like a mentally
Salazar Slytherin, I think
is named after like a mentally decrepit fascist.
And okay, so that makes sense. And so she was like confirming it online. I like clicked on the hyperlink of the post, and then underneath it, I just saw like Portuguese fascists being like. Why would you name him after an evil guy? He's good. Like this is.
Yeah, or why would you give the name to an evil guy?
Yeah, you mixed it up, my queen. But
yeah, no, that was her real opinions coming out. It's like this is a good character and a good person.
That could be true.
In the real world, dude. I saw some crazy shit. There was a dude that is this real? Noah, you might know this. Actually, both of you guys might know this. There was a guy who was an SS guy and then also worked for the Mossad.
Oh yeah. Real? Is that Barbie?
Klaus?
No,
not Klaus Barbie.
That's the fuck. No, it's.
No, Klaus Barbie was a CIA, right?
He went on to work with Western Intelligence.
SS and Mossad. Yeah.
Otto Skorzeny.
Skorzeny.
Well, he was also a Western.
I was about to say. There's a reason I said Barbie is because he was another guy who was like who was paperclipped.
Skorzeny was like a Gladio type of operative after the fact.
Yeah. What is that? How does that even fucking? I mean, I understand ideologically how it works, but I feel like it's so close to the.
But it was part of just the big transfer over of listen, let's all be real. You know, some of those deals were cut before the war was even over. Alan Dulles was over in Italy.
Yeah, the Gellin ring was like negotiated.
Exactly.
The Gellin organization.
And we're getting into Gladio territory.
Yeah.
The stay behinds.
Stay behind networks. Yeah.
The stay behind networks.
Yeah, there were. I don't know about Skorzeny in particular. I'd have to go back and check, but that, you know, these guys were good at their jobs of being spooks. And
Skorzeny is mainly, like, these days, if you hear his name brought up in like conspiratorial tones, the big thing that he's associated with, a lot of people have, I haven't looked into the details of it, but a lot of people implicate him in the JFK assassination.
yeah,
Oh.
Like, I think he was I feel like the claim is that he was in Texas when it happened, and there's all this other shit. But no, he's
How old was he at that point?
I mean, it was,
that was only
JFK
60.
was only 18. JFK assassination was only 18 years after the end of World War II.
I mean, okay. It's
he
still,
might have been in his 60s or
yeah, like they didn't have a 40-year-old doing
No,
it?
I mean, like, sometimes you gotta have Unc looking out for everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he may not be like the Cuban shooting the rifle or one of the other guys doing whatever.
You want to lose those Nazi recipes.
Yeah, exactly. He like, you know, when you're planning like an assassination with a triangulation of fire, you've got to know like where the Jews are.
I think probably that was their thinking.
They were like, yeah, so
Yeah, I'm looking at
so
it.
we got one guy in the book to
How old
prove
was
it.
This is the most insane allegiance Wikipedia page of all time.
Here, wait, hold it
Revolver
down.
Ocelot style.
Germany, Franco, Spain, Argentina, Egypt, Israel, branches, Schutzstaffel, and Mossad. Standard, the SS of the reserves. That was his rank.
I think it's crazy everybody wants to talk about peace and understanding, and yet all of a sudden gets really suspicious when Jews decide to partner with a former Nazi. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bygones are bygones, whatever.
He died of lung cancer on the 5th of July, 1975 in Madrid at the age of 67. And what do you call it? I just saw like a video of people were just like sig heiling at his funeral.
Yesterday or at his monument or
Yeah,
or
no,
way back
at
in the day?
at his funeral.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that good?
No, but he was like a Mossad guy, which is why it's like crazy.
Right.
It's what he would have wanted. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's safe.
No,
to say.
that's fair. They were abiding by his wishes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a joke, but it is true that like you don't have to like look that hard around like pretty much the entire globe to find those like Nazi colonies.
Yeah.
Namibia, Latin America, whatever.
Was Peter Thiel raised in one of those in Namibia? Is that a thing? Do you guys know?
I don't remember if he was raised there or if he had just spent some time there as a kid, but I know that there's a connection.
I don't know a lot about
Someone said Mossad is a merit-based employer, no DEI. True. Well, back in the day, maybe.
Oh, did you see the Harvard conservative DEI program? Harvard is like supposedly like it came out. I think it was in the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, that was one of the demands that the Trump administration made.
Yeah.
That made Harvard go, this is a bridge too far for us.
So apparently that's not. So no, it's no longer a bridge too far, and that it's under active discussion to create like a Hoover Institution at Harvard because conservatives were just so smart that they weren't being allowed into Harvard
Yeah.
as faculty or students. They're just
Which,
too
by the
smart.
way, is insane because they absolutely do go to Harvard. Like,
Yes.
what are we talking about?
Yes.
They just want, I guess, more of them, or like the dumber ones.
The self-conception of all of those people remains that like if you are a conservative, you are an oppressed minority wherever you are, even if you're at CPAC or the RNC. And so, like, at a college campus, even though you may be the most kowtowed to community in the whole thing, whether you're at Columbia or Harvard or Kennesaw State or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, like, that doesn't go away.
It's like Ted Cruz being like, yeah, there's not enough conservatives at Harvard. It's like, bro, you went to Harvard.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are you saying?
It's like,
That's
so
how
I know
he
what
knows.
I'm
He's
talking
been inside the belly of the
about.
beast.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro.
Well, that's why he thought Tucker was going to give him a pass because Tucker went to Harvard, right?
No, Tucker went to like
Princeton.
some liberal arts college, and then
I think he. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Ted Cruz went to. Didn't Ted Cruz go to Princeton?
Ted Cruz went to Princeton with the
Ted
Last
Cruz
of Us
didn't go to
guy.
Harvard.
Ted Cruz went to Harvard Law.
Yeah.
Or
I
did he
don't
go to
know.
Yale Law?
It's all.
Whatever. It's all the same shit. It's so stupid.
Yeah, Tucker went to some like
Liberal arts.
Northeastern liberal arts
Yeah,
college.
like tiny. No, Ted Cruz went to Harvard. I was right.
Oh, he
Okay,
did.
sorry.
Yeah.
For law.
Yeah, he
His
graduated
Princeton.
from Princeton in 1992 with a Bachelor of Arts,
Where
and then
everyone
he
was
attended Harvard Law School, where he was a John M. Olin Fellow in Law and Economics.
Olin.
Let me see.
Yet another right wing money bit.
But yeah, Tucker Carlson went to like a fucking 200-person school for sure.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
that.
like not Bennington, but like a Bennington.
What, like Dennis?
Oh yeah, he went to Trinity,
Trinity. There you go.
and then he
Wait, he went to Trinity? That's pretty funny.
wait. He only got a fucking Bachelor of Arts.
He
in
jumped right
history.
into journalism after, of course.
Well, his dad-
Another engagement.
Well, he also, I mean,
oh my
he also,
god! I wonder if that's why they wouldn't let him.
That'd be funny. He wasn't showing his
into the
blue blood.
CIA.
well, he also had dad. I mean, he is an actual nepo baby. His father,
Yeah.
Richard Carlson, had been the head of the USIA
Yeah.
under Reagan, I believe.
Yeah, his dad is the Voice of America guy, right?
Yep.
Didn't he? Didn't he literally
Yep.
Yep.
prop all of that up?
Yep.
Tucker went to Nicaragua in the 80s.
He was in Lebanon, I believe, as well. He did some
Yeah,
reporting.
he was actually just doing a Warren Zevon tour. He was going to all of the places mentioned in Roland, the Thompson gunner.
I remember footage of him in Lebanon. Like at one point I saw him. He's in front of the camera.
I wish I were a nepo baby. Working sucks. I mean, I'm a bit of a nepo baby.
That's what he said in front of. He said, "What is going on?"
What's going on?
That's been his. He was just developing that.
For Tucker Carlson, like he doesn't even have to work. He's like the Swanson Food Dynasty recipient.
Yeah.
Like Mr. TV Dinner himself.
I'm sorry? Do you think I don't want to work? Do you think I'm lazy? What's going on?
I think he just does it for the love of the game. He likes power.
Well, yeah, and like he used to literally have the most influential hour spot in television in the whole country.
That was impressive how he followed up O'Reilly, because like O'Reilly was a
institution.
Yeah, an institution, and
Yeah.
I think everyone kind of thought, myself included, they were skeptical that Carlson could really fill that role, but he didn't try to ape O'Reilly. He created this, honestly, somewhat prescient idea of the skeptical white national skewing guy who's saying the elites are in the Republican Party as well, you know, and O'Reilly was much more of just a kind of classical conservative type guy.
Well, O'Reilly was a classic conservative type guy, and he like had himself been like a like a news anchor, and you know Tucker was cut from like the same jib, I guess. But to me, the thing that was always so surprising.
Tucker was on MSNBC. For
Exactly. He was on Crossfire with that, with the John Stewart clip and everything.
Yeah, but also he was just a guest. Sometimes,
Yeah, I mean, he also
Paul
wrote
Regala,
he
that's
wrote articles for like Esquire, and he was
Yep.
considered to be like a bit of a like a roguish kind of figure or whatever. And now I think part of like to your point, like, well, what was it that he figured out that made him so successful? It was this, like the white nationalist thing, recognizing what the Trump, saying that like the Mexicans are dirty and they want to kill you all, like that was good TV.
The green M&M. Not being
The
sexy.
problem though is that Tucker lived by live by the sword, die by the motherfucking sword in that count, and he went down with the shit, man. Like all the Dominion voting stuff. Like think about how hard it is these days to get sued for defamation, or how like to actually.
That case is interesting actually, because he actually doesn't come off nearly the worst in those private communiques. I had a colleague who was looking hard at like what the explanation of his firing was, and I think it had more to do with Murdoch than just the Dominion stuff.
I buy that totally, because it also that he was an expensive guy to pay to do that, and like Murdochs were always chafing at the idea of Fox News personalities who thought they were bigger than the machine.
Also, though, that he was so Christian.
Look at the fucking White House tweeting at Representative Jimmy Gomez. How many MS-13 gang members are waking up at 3 a.m. to pick strawberries? Oh yeah, 0. Trump said he'd go after bad hombres, but he's targeting the immigrant farm workers who feed America. Either he lied or he can't tell the difference.
Jesus.
This is what they
That
posted.
was just like a Democratic congressman saying, expressing outrage, and then look at this. This is
The White House. ICE raised marijuana farms filled with illegal aliens. Crying Jimmy. They're just strawberry pickers. Crying emoji. That ain't produce, Holmes. That's product. And then it's a fucking AI image of
Yeah,
of
well,
him.
are those strawberry pickers gonna be fucking jazzed to show up to work tomorrow, knowing that a guy a county over like busted up a weed farm?
Also, they didn't just conduct one raid at like a fucking weed farm. They've been conducting raids at like produce as well.
This is though he's departed the scene. This is the Elonification of the right. Is
I
that
cannot comprehend.
this 12-year-old, 14-year-old age bracket style posting that the official institutions of government do now.
Dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't. How does this not frustrate even like conservatives? Like, they're just fucking running around being like, no, this is awesome. I love it. I love that they're fucking edgy posting.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I think there's that long-standing. They just wanted to be as culturally ascendant or dominant as libs. That was one of the things that pissed them off most. They had almost every aspect of power in the court, executive, Congress at different moments of our lifetime, and it still never made them happy because they wanted everyone to think they were the cultural center of America at that point, and that they were the ones making memes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And now I think they've got it, even though they still
No,
obviously
you know what I
don't.
think it is? That's part of it for sure. But you know what I think it is? I think they wear the stupidity and the low effort shit as a badge of courage or a badge of success because it pisses off the libs. So if if your entire worldview is geared towards frustrating liberals, right?
Yeah.
Owning the libs, then, you know, if you smear yourself in shit,
Yeah.
and people are gonna be like, ew, you smell bad. They're gonna be like, haha, I got a
Gotcha.
reaction out of you, gotcha. And that's precisely how I imagine these guys operating at this point, where they're like, they know it's dumb, they know it's fucking stupid, but they love that, like, the effete cultural elite look at it and go, ugh, this is gross, it's like frustrating me, it's like pissing me off, and then like, yeah, it's pissing him off, we did it, you know?
It's like with people who are well into their twilight years being proud that they've alienated every single member of their family that
Like,
won't be at their funeral now.
yeah, so much of this, like, calcified institutional cultural resentment just revolves around like, yeah, frustrating the libs, owning the libs. Whichever way you do it is good. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.